Hello everyone, we've got an integration question here. So let's see what it says. Figure 3 shows the sketch of part of a curve with the equation y is equal to x minus 2 times x minus 4 over 4 root x. The region R shown shaded in figure 3 is bound by the curve and the x-axis. Find the exact area of R, giving your answer in the form a root 2 add b, where a and b are constants to be found. So it seems like quite a fair and quite a nice question to me, this one. So first of all, let's work out what our limits are going to be. Now our limits for the integration are going to be given where the curve crosses the x-axis. And the curve crosses the x-axis where y is equal to 0. Okay. Now the only way that our fraction is going to equal 0 is if the numerator equals 0. And the only way that the numerator is going to equal 0, just have our 4 root x. The only way that the numerator is going to equal 0 is if x is equal to 2 or x is equal to 4. So those are going to be the limits that we're going to be integrating in between. Now, how would I approach this one? I think, personally, I would expand the numerator and then separate each term and just use year 12 techniques, okay? So I'd say this question is entirely accessible with year 12 knowledge. So I'm going to expand the numerator, which is going to give me x squared, and it's going to give me minus 4x minus 2x plus 8 all over 4 root x, which is going to give me x squared minus 6x plus 8 all over 4, and I'll write it now as x to the half. So I'm now going to write each term separately as well. So let's just make that there. So I'm going to have x squared over 4 x to the half minus 6x over 4 x to the half and plus 8 over 4 x to the half. Okay, great. So therefore that can be thought of as, when I take those powers away from each other, that is going to be 1/4 x to the power of 3 over 2, and it's going to be minus 3 over 2 x to the half, and it's going to be plus 2 x to the minus a half. Okay, so that's our simplified, expanded and simplified expression. Now we're integrating this whole thing, we've just said, between 2 and 4 with respect to x, like that. Okay, so we're going to raise the power by 1 and divide by the new power. So what's that going to give us? That is going to give us x to the 5 over 2, and we've got our quarter there, but we're dividing by 5 over 2, minus 3 over 2 x to the 3 over 2 divided by 3 over 2 plus 2x to the half divided by a half, all between 4 and 2. So let's simplify that a little bit now. Dividing by a quarter divided by 5 over 2 is the same as timesing by 2 over 5. So that's going to end up as a tenth. I think that's going to end up as a tenth, yeah. So that's going to end up as 1/10 x to the 5 over 2. And then we're just going to end up with just x to the power of 3 over 2 here, because 3 over 2 times by 2 over 3 is going to be 1. So that x is going to be to the 3 over 2. And then it's going to be plus 4, because divided by a half is the same as timesing by 2. So plus 4x to the half, all between 4 and 2. Okay, so we've got 1/10 x to the 5 over 2 minus x to the 3 over 2 plus 4x to the half, all between 4 and 2. Okay, so now we can put in our limits and work out what we get when we do this one. And this one so far looks like it's going to be quite a nice question. Okay, so putting in our limits now, that is the same as 4 to the 5 over 2 over 10 minus 4 to the 3 over 2 plus 4 times by 4 to the half minus the whole thing with 2 in as well. So 2 to the 5 over 2 minus 2 to the 3 over 2 plus 4 to the 4 times by 2 to the half, like so. Okay, now let's see what we get when we evaluate all of these. So our first bracket, when we work that whole thing out, turns out to be 16/5. And our second bracket turns out to be, when we gather together all of those terms, it turns out to be 12√2/5. Okay, so therefore it says we've got to give our answer in the form A√2 plus B. So it's going to be our A, or let's just double check that everything is correct, A√2 plus B. So A√2 plus B. Let's just double check that everything is correct there. So we have got, let's just double check what we end up with here. So the area is, let's have a think about this. So, yes, now we've integrated that. Yeah, there is just one little thing we need to be careful of. This answer that we've got is minus the answer that we're after. Because remember, when you integrate a curve and you get the area below, the area that you get below, it gives you a negative answer. So actually this that we've got here is negative the answer that we actually want, okay? So in order to get the actual area, we've got to put a minus in front of it because this is a negative answer. So the one we want, we need to put a minus in front in order to get the correct area, okay? Because the area that we found is below the axes. So in fact, what's going to happen is we're going to end up with 12√2/5 minus 16/5 is what we're actually going to get, okay? And that's just a little subtle trick there because of the way that it was underneath the graph. So therefore our A is equal to 12/5 and our B is equal to minus 16/5. And that's our final answer. Perfect. I hope you found that video helpful. And if you are finding these videos helpful, do remember to like and subscribe to the channel because that's going to help me keep on making more videos. And thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.